Greetings, Terraformers! Today, I'm Merry Meeples. We are going to be looking inside Terraforming Mars, the dice game. Coming to us from these fine people. Includes corporate era expansion, rolling Mars to life. We have finally built colonies on Mars, but now we face an even bigger challenge to bring the planet to life and make a new home for humanity. Will your corporation lead the way? Based on the best-selling strategy game Terraforming Mars, TM Dice Game combines 60 custom dice with 159 unique cards to offer a fast-paced and easy-to-learn experience for families and gamers alike. Roll the dice, affect them, then play a card. 14 and up, 45 minutes, 1 to 4 players. This is the Kickstarter version, which includes a promo pack. So we'll pop this open. First thing you see here is the rulebook. I really like that they have Mars as a little die. So there's the overview. There's what the board looks like. Here's your setup. Playing the game. Playing a card. Game concepts. End of game. Solo play. Corporate era and the promo pack. And then cards that might need an explanation. Milestones, corporate era milestones, and other little iconography. Then you have stuff falling out of my box. You have the player, or here's the game board. It is double-sided. You have an advertisement for other Fricks games. Have it, played it, have it, played it. Nope and nope. And there are the fine gentlemen of Fricks Games. Alright. So we have your player aids here. You either do a production turn or an action turn. Here's an overview of the different dice. There are 5 different dice. And on the back, you have the solo setup. Alright, what do we have in our first bag? We have our player colors and the milestones. Here are the different kind of milestones you can get. Terraformer, Monopoly, Mogul, and then you have these little bars so you know who's what player color. This little baggie is the corporate era stuff. So it's specific milestones for the corporate era and a specific building. Get those back in their baggie. There we go. Then we have the city tiles. And on the other side is the forest tiles. You have these special city tiles in here also. And you have the ocean tile. There we go. So this is just a baggie full of tiles. These are the wild tokens that you can get. Various things give you wild tokens. Also, if you need to grab a die and there's none available, you grab a wild token. Speaking of those dice, let's take a gander at these. See a whole baggie full of them. I'm just going to bring out a couple, kind of show you the size of each one. So you got the planet, you got the little flask, you got the money. So there's your gold die. Which, did they say what they were called? Let's go back to that rule book, shall we? Let's get some terminology going here. They do not specifically say, but you have mega credit, science, earth, plant, microbe, energy, water, steel, titanium, city, heat, event, nuclear. So let's get the rest of these bags of dice out here. So there you can see the sides. Then you have your little player cubes and your parameter tracking cubes. Alright, now we're going to show you, this is the corporate era cards. These are cards you play with after you got the game kind of down pat. And these are denoted by having this little yellow bar there. So here are your corporations. Ooh, that's nice, starting with one of each die. So this is what you start with. In each production you get those. And then possibly other little stuff or getting a discount on things. Bonus cards, these get put face down next to the board. And when you reach certain parameters, you'll be able to grab one and play it immediately. So there's bonus. You'll see the backs are different. And now you have the actual cards. So again, the green ones, these are happening during production. This is how much it costs to put out. If it's got another effect, it's down here. End of game points. So this is end of game points. This is during game points. And when you see this, that means it's a main action. And this is a support action. It even says it underneath it. Main action. Let's see if I can show it. So it shows main action. And then support action. And then that says effect. So you kind of know just by looking at it. Let's see if I can bring these around. Show you better. So if you're familiar with Terraforming Mars, you'll know they have a ton of cards that do a ton of different things. So even though this is a dice game, that doesn't appear to be any different. It's just instead of having a little board to get all your resources, you're going to be rolling dice and manipulating them to get these resources. Lots of cool, fun cards. So again, that is the corporate era pack. That comes with every game. Like I said, these are like the expert advanced cards once you got the game down. This here is the promo card pack that came in the Kickstarter edition. So you got some other corporations. Then you have extra bonus cards. And then more project cards. And that was that pack. Put that back in there. Come on, get in. And now we grab the base game cards. Let's go to right there. So again, corporations. And then we go to the bonus cards. And now this whole stack is cards you play with. Normally you'll see they don't have the yellow bar on them. For those of you who have played Terraforming Mars, some of these cards are the same name. So you'll recognize some of them, like a nitrogen-rich asteroid, small animals. I'm going to guess it's the same in the card game as well, Ares Expedition. I've never paid that much attention. So, really cool looking art. I really like the look of these cards. So, lots of options. Points. Nuclear zone shows you the special tile that you'll have for that. Bushes, urbanized area, AI Central. The other thing it looks like that I haven't seen on these yet is the requirements, like temperature needs to be a certain area, or so much oxygen. Pets. I'm not noticing that requirement on the cards anymore. And there's all those cards. And then one last thing I do wish to show you that we got from the Kickstarter as well, in case it intrigues you, is it's a neoprene playmat for the board, and it is also double-sided as the board is. It is too big to fit in the box, but it's also not a necessity, and you have the other board that does fit in the box, so if you do take it and don't want to bring the playmat, you will still have a board. But that was, again, Terraforming Mars, the dice game. I was the groom, and I'm now going to contact the Martians.